One of the other big offseason moves, after asking for agreeing to an extension on the decision, the Magic decided to waive Bol Bol. And there was some initial outcry from the Magic community and especially around the league. Pich is looking a little forlorn with it.
Well, we don't need the Bol Patrol sign anymore. We're not on patrol. They sent him away. They sent him to jail.
Oh no, Pich, why? Is it?
The
do I
Bol
have
Patrol
it?
is gone.
Do I have it here? Let me see 1 second. Hold on.
Excuse me, sir. You're not allowed to travel on this path anymore. We're going to need you to go ahead and just turn that around. You cannot drive this way. Just go back. But we were going so well before. Nope. Go back. But ESPN thinks I'm a part of the core. Nope. See ya.
You hit it right on the head. ESPN thinks I'm a part of the core. Man, they did share something about, Bol getting waived and then a clip of his highlights and all types of other fans. The Lakers fans immediately want him. Everyone wants him. And how could the Magic get rid of this guy? And if you were watching, you might feel similarly to Capri Sun out there who was reading the Reddit. Shout out to the Reddit community. We don't feature Reddit enough on the social media roundup, but he is responding to a Reddit post. Are we really waiving / not re-signing Bol? And that, this is coming from a Magic fan, so there's still some skepticism within the Magic community. And Capri Sun says, Bol Bol's Linsanity run was fun, but that dude was not a real player after December. God bless America. This is a July 4th post, so I really liked him throwing in the God bless America there, just covering all the bases, Pich. But, where do you stand on this?
I mean, look, I think I think this affects us personally because I know the first season of this show we kind of lashed ourselves to Rolo, and he was a fun thing, extra side piece for the team and for the show. Mm-hmm. And last year I think it was probably Bol Bol. Yeah. Look, he gave us some highlights. We had some fun, but this was never going to be anything long term. And now we're looking for our summer crush again. I don't know who it's going to be this year, but wish Bol the best. He definitely has some talent in that bag.
Oh yeah.
It's just we're not the kind of team where you can just go out, get minutes, and figure that stuff out anymore. Right. If he'd have been available 2 years ago, okay, go out, get your minutes, see what you got. But now we're tightening things up, and he had to go. There just wasn't room.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wish Bol the best. It was fun, gave us some amazing catchphrases, and definitely some highlight reel stuff. But at the end of the day, once the team got healthy and came back and started to play a more systematic style of offense, Bol looked lost out there. I mean, he flourished in the chaotic environment of run and gun, losing basketball when we were 5-20. And even in those spurts, as you said, Pich, before he even really played a game, being a guy that tall, 7 foot, his hips are probably up to my neck. When you're dribbling the ball, he didn't have any ball security, and he's in this awkward space. He wants to be a 7-foot guard, but he doesn't really have the dribble skills against other guards. And you put that down. The man just played one summer league game, Pich. Okay. He was trying, for second cousins that are listening out there, he was bringing up a sign that said Wembust Yama. All right.
It came up on its own when it feels like it's being summoned. It just kind of it sounded like you were talking about somebody else, but that's fine. Continue back with Bol Bol. The Bol Bol train has come off the track.
It's off the tracks. Yes. At the end of the day, he didn't do enough #big man shit, Pich. I mean, with that big body, there was some interesting weak side defense help, but he wasn't really a rim protector in the traditional sense. He had some amazing blocks at the 3-point line, and on balls you think he had no chance of getting to, and he did. But there wasn't enough of that to counterbalance the turnovers, the lack of awareness on defense, just positionally sometimes, and sadly the 3-point shooting. I think he ended the year under 30% from the 3-point line. If we would have seen him shoot 34%, he might still be on this team. That might be enough reason to let him stay in training camp. Am I a little surprised? Yeah, I was a little surprised. I thought we would at least keep him around, keep him in the facility, keep him in the practices for one more year, just because you see so much potential there. But as you said, Pich, it is a clear-cut sign that we are trying to win. We no longer have those extra minutes on the floor for guys to kind of make mistakes and figure stuff out. I just don't know where he's going to land. I mean, where's the team right now? Where are the bottom dwellers that would be willing to give him that time? We talking Houston Rockets still, because they just signed Fred VanVleet for $43 million. You got to think they're trying to win. Maybe the Wizards, the Washington Wizards. Where's he going to go?
It could be the Shanghai Sharks.
Oh.
I think this guy could be headed overseas, and he'd get a ton of money to do it. Somebody's probably going to offer him more money to go overseas than they would here, because people in Europe or the leagues, all the leagues overseas would be just clamoring for this guy. Look, I know Wembanyama's spot is open. Maybe Mets 93 or whatever the hell that team's name was is looking to fill the hole. I mean, he fits, right?
Maybe. I think they're very different players, though. Wemby he can play down low. He wants the rebound. He wants to be in the paint. At least sometimes. We'll see. We're not talking about Victor Wembanyama here. Should we go over this Denver Bol Bol Nuggets fan post too? Thinking this is when he got waived. I just found this online. It was moving through the Magic community, I guess. This is a guy named Jack at Murray Center _Center 27, big Nuggets fan. Congratulations on your chips, sir. Thinking about when Bol Bol blocked me after I tweeted this, and this is the tweet he tweeted back on November 24th, 2021. All I've got to say about Bol is if you're not happy with your minutes, put in some fucking effort in the few minutes you do get. And he got blocked for that.
Yeah, well, Bol Bol blocks things. That's what he does, man. So I mean, he shouldn't have been shocked at this one. Since it seems a little shady for Bol right now, I just will say, when we threw up a lob and it was to him, I knew we were in good shape. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone as skilled around the rim, a good touch. Didn't always have to grab it and dunk it. He could find a way to get that ball in, and that was impressive. But yeah, overall, not enough in that bag. And go back to blocking people on Twitter if you can't block them in the NBA court, I guess.